And we've been chatting for a while. Okay, so welcome everyone. I'm glad to see smiling faces again, and hopefully we'll start getting vaccines before too long, and we'll see what happens. Can I have an approval of the agenda? Krista?
Yeah, I did read it.
Councilor Roderick?
Yeah.
Okay, any opposed? Okay, motion carries. And then a disclosure of pecuniary interest or any nature thereof. Does anybody have any concerns about anything? Okay, can I have a motion to approve the minutes from the February 9th meeting? Everybody had a chance to look at them?
Yeah.
Ted, did you have a chance to look at them?
Yep.
Okay, so a motion. Krista and a seconder, Ted. Okay, all those in, any opposed? Okay, the motion carries. Business arising out of the minutes. Tammy, we were talking last time kind of about a couple of things that might be in the wind for this or this year. Do you have any more information to provide?
Thank you, Deb. So one of the questions was about the council chambers, I believe. And so that is planned, at least financially, to try to revamp our council chambers. So we have had a resignation in the clerk's department. So it was going to be the clerk that was going to oversee that project. So with there being some change there, I imagine it'll get delayed slightly, but definitely the former clerk and I had some conversations about the council chambers and from an audio standpoint, as well as, you know, very loosely casual conversations, because right now members of council need to step up to get to where they sit, and that's not conducive for inclusivity. So so we will need to wait until that seat is filled again in order to see, you know, how that will roll out. The other problem with the delay was obviously because of the pandemic as well. So we didn't get to it this year, I think, or in 2020. I think it was part of the conversations to really start planning for it during 2020, but that wasn't able to happen based on the pandemic.
Okay. Because when you're not meeting in council chambers, it kind of sounds like a good time to do it if you can actually get plans underway. But I guess if you didn't have it underway, it's probably more difficult to get it started.
Yeah, definitely. Because when you're not meeting in person, and definitely contractors were hard to come by during the pandemic, as far as you know, even just to get our glass put up, and there was a big backlog for that sort of thing. So you know, those are some of the things that come to mind when I think about why didn't we start it when council chambers was empty. But certainly pandemic made things very hard.
Okay. And I know the halls is kind of circling around. Has there been any decisions made on going forward or anything like that?
No, so there's been no decisions made. There's been some closed session council meetings to discuss, you know, directions and brainstorming. It's more of a brainstorming session. There's still more meetings to come that council is going to be a part of, but there's been no decisions made at this point.
Okay. So that kind of brings us up to speed anyways. Those are two things that may be coming depending on what happens as far as this next year.
Right.
Okay. Just to kind of keep everybody abreast that there is stuff going on in the township. Okay. I don't think there's been any communication, Kayla.
Sorry, I had to find unmute. Nope, no communication received.
Okay. Okay, and no site plans or building plans at this point?
Nope.
Nope, okay. Any new business or any comments for around town? Has anybody been out and around or
No.
pretty much been staying home? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have our next meeting scheduled for April 13th at 3:30.
Google.
Okay, and hopefully by then maybe we'll have a little bit more kind of underway. Hopefully we'll start to see the results of some of these vaccinations. Yes, Krista.
I'm just wondering, the public library is completed, right?
Sorry?
The public library has been completed in Stayner, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
I mean, short of me going on my own and just checking it out to see what the Accessibility Advisory Council had suggested in regards to following our documents and requirements and stuff like that. Do you feel like we might be able to, like, not an audit, but just go and kind of like view it and go, oh, okay, so they did take our suggestions on that,
Yeah.
that, and this is
Yeah.
up to code and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Again, not an audit because it's not ready for that type of situation, but just to go, oh, okay, wow, this is what it looks like. I mean, we do
Yeah.
all these audits, but we never really get to see anything completed yet. Not as far as I've been on for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, Tammy, did you want to comment?
Yeah, if I could. So currently the library isn't open to the public just because of COVID.
Okay.
So we'll wait till that happens, and then we can maybe go on a little tour as a committee. I think
Yeah.
whatever the committee would wish. I have been in the building. It is beautiful. It is so exciting to see the shelves for the books at a height where everybody can reach, and different things like that. So, it's the little things that get you really excited, right? But definitely, if the committee so wishes, we could have one of our meetings maybe at the library or so on. But currently it is still closed.
Yeah, maybe if in the
Also
next
going
couple of months, maybe if we get to an orange
An
or a
open
green,
stage?
a yellow
Yeah.
or a green, maybe we can schedule a meeting. And maybe just kind of keep it open that, if we get to a point where we can schedule one, we'll maybe just change the venue.
Yeah, that would
Okay.
be awesome.
Yeah. Okay, we'll
Thank
see what we
you.
can do. Yeah. Okay, that's good to put on.
Yeah, it's just been something playing in the back of my head that I kind of
Yeah.
really want to go and see, being a
I
part
know
of the
it's
committee.
kind
What's happened?
of, it's kind of disappointing, when you go to all the work and everything else, and then we haven't kind of been able to see anything, and that's the stuff that makes it good.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, no, that was a good suggestion, Krista. Tammy?
Yeah, another cool thing while we're at the library, we should stop in at the arena side. They have, those sliding glass doors that
Right. That we
we
talked about.
that we asked, that the committee
And
was
we help
involved with.
finance. And
We help finance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've got 2 sets of those doors, 2 to get into the building and then 1 to get into the hallway where the kids get dressed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
excellent.
that is
Okay.
also super cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
the kind of stuff that I wanted to see too, just
Yeah.
to know. That's all.
Okay,
That
sounds good.
That is wicked. Great.
Okay.
Nobody
Excellent.
opposes that, do they, in the meeting
No.
here?
No, we'll just set it aside for another
Good
meeting.
job,
That
Councilor
sounds good.
Broderick. Thank you, Ted. Yeah, good. I think it would
Okay,
just be
so
awesome.
can I have-
That's great.
Can I have a motion to adjourn? If nobody has anything else? Okay, Krista?
I motion.
Okay, and Ted, are you seconding that? Okay, good.
Good job.
Okay, and I guess we'll see everybody on the 13th if we don't see you before. Okay.
Perfect. It was
Okay.
really nice to see everybody.
Yeah, it was good seeing
Yeah.
everybody.